Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cthulhu Saves the World! Here we are in the depths of this enormous volcano with still 20 battles left before we're done here. I just looted that box for nifty loot and... Where's all the monsters? Come on, I wanna fight. There we go. Ah, that's right, everyone's crazy all the time now because Cthulhu has his sort of craziness. Now, I've been wondering, are these techniques damage affected by your weapon damage? Whoa, look at the Dark Strike, that's huge. In fact, almost might be worth it to knock him down like that. Or is the tech just based on magic? It's a bit unclear, because, you know, if I get even stronger weapons for Cthulhu later on, it might be, it might not matter. I might still want to keep this crazy sword, but, nah. I'll worry about it some other time. Ow, ow, you guys hit so hard. Alright, that's Cthulhu down. Big C is down for the count. Whoops. Let's just try like this. Should have used Berserk, I think. Would have been more effective in the long run. I got one of these baby demons, I guess. Nice. Alright, we're winning. We're winning! Don't worry, guys. We're not winning nearly as fast as I had hoped. We are... 2 MP back. It's a good thing we had that spell going on. That helped out. The combination between Dakre and Dumi. We did not go this way before. Some of you may have thought, oh, Minsk's gonna forget which way to head when he comes back in the middle of this dungeon. Well, I was smart and looked up the video I had previously recorded just to refresh my mind on where to go, although I do feel a bit lost already. What's this? A pair of Tyrannosauri? My goodness. I assume these guys are crazy tough. Not as strong as the Z-Rex. Well, yeah, it's got a super edgy Z there. Let's hit the same T-Rex with our attacks. How many? Almost 5,000 hit points. Yeah, okay. Kinda expected them to be beefy. Whew. They should have made some sort of objects are closer than they appear joke when this guy showed up. Oh, actually, just have Cthulhu attack the other one with his Dark Strike like that, I guess. Yeah, alright, we can do this. Crazy T-Rex. You crazy T-Rex! Oh, Pause is still in the game. I guess I'll take this again. This is such a good deal, I guess, so I'll just take that. Actually, it's been something I've been meaning to maybe discuss for a bit. If you'll permit me to get a bit serious for a second. I read some discussion certain places on the internet about the whole insanity thing, started by, of course, Lovecraft story. Everyone was going crazy in those stories, and then a lot of games have this sort of insanity, especially if they're inspired by Call of Cthulhu. Then they'll have some sort of sanity system in it, like a Eternal Darkness. Was it Eternal Darkness? Was the game for the GameCube that everyone likes? So that's like one example, and other stuff. And I've certain people said that this is, of course, mental illness isn't really a funny thing in real life. Of course not. So I've read some comments on like how should these be handled in media. These examples of so-called mental illness, like. Is these appropriate to have these? And I kind of, in this case, I kind of have to be non-politically correct, because this is the way they work as just a sort of handicap system in games, and they're so unrealistic. I personally don't feel that it's these sort of things are. Like, for example, this insanity here, it just makes these guys act goofy. I don't think it was made out of malice, certain. I don't think the developers are meaning to make light of real mental illness. It's just like this sort of fantasy insanity, really. It's like a completely different entity in that sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I'm firmly of the opinion that these kind of stories are fine, I guess. I don't know, there's also a lot of talk about, you know, how mental institutions are portrayed in media and how they're always portrayed as scary places, like the inmates there are psychopaths and they're super dangerous and stuff. Like I've seen a lot of like groundswell online. Certain prominent figures on YouTube, for example, have spoken out against that. That it's not really cool. I guess these are similar, but I just don't feel like. You know, first of all, we're making pterodactyls go insane in this game, so like this is like completely laughable and hellhounds. But even in like I don't know. Even like straight up the Cthulhu tabletop RPG. What am I doing? I should cast this Mystic Rain, of course. I don't really feel like... I'm not offended by it personally, I guess that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'm just reading a lot because Pathfinder RPG is coming out with the horror adventure books, and it was going to deal with like sanity system, optional sanity system for the game, and that's where I saw this discussion, like, is this being handled properly, this subject? I don't know, it's so unrealistic to the point of, I don't know, not being offensive to me, but I haven't dealt with mental illness in my life with among family members or anyone else nearby. Not much, at least, really, so I don't really, I'm not really an authority on the subject anyway. I'll probably shut up about it. Oh, we're already... 2 of us are down like this. Not great. Ah, what do you know, we get a new insane strike right away. That's what I'm talking about. Is this appropriate? I'm always reminded of Might and Magic 6. Your had character portraits which would change depending on the status effect you had, and I remember there was when you got madness, that was really funny on some of those guys. Let's take. What's the difference here, really? This one seems way better because it's like ×2, so it's like 1200, while this is 3 times. It's more like, well, it's still more like 1200. I think this is a bit bigger, this one. So those portraits were really funny in that one. Like, one guy would just have this little drooling expression, and the other guy would just have this like giggling smile on his face, which is like, well, he doesn't seem too impeded by that. Now let's see. Think this through well, carefully. Strength, magic, agility, or vitality and will. So defense or offense? I think maybe defense for Umi instead. Now this is a Pierce attack, which would be great. Or Pen's Might, which would boost magic but not strength. No, definitely gotta take the Pierce, just because that's what's planet knackers. Now for October, I feel like she's already got enough targets 1 enemy spells. Or she's really got mainly just group spells, really, I guess. So I almost feel more like I might maybe boost her strength up for a change. She might be a bit more helpful in a melee. I don't know, I'd be glad to hear opinions on that. What do other people think? How are mental illnesses handled in video games? Good, bad? I don't know. But, oh, let's be careful, I'm outside. You know, we are on the summit. There's no battles here. Curious. We were originally intending to have the volcano dungeon start at the summit and work its way down, but the dragon fighting atop a volcano reference was too hard to resist. Plus, it was a lot easier on the world map to have a cave at the base of the volcano than at the summit. I can see that kind of, it would be a bit confusing, I don't know, you could have a trail leading up to the volcano's, like, lip. That's how it was done often in Final Fantasies 5 and 6, as I recall. Like, if you went to the mountains, it'd be shown as a little trail climbing up on the world map. Oh, anyway, we need to freaking get serious here. We got the save point, and it definitely sounds like we're about to face the demon dragon monster, hideous demon dogs. Oh, that's a cool. That's kind of, we're seeing kind of from a perspective, the volcano there. A band of adventurers approaches the summit of the volcano. So where's the monster? A dragon bursts out of the lava. Oh, you had to say something, didn't you? Pause. Whoa.
Don't worry, I'll handle this.
He looks so small.
We should probably help him.
Let's go. Oh, goodness.
Ember.
Oh, this is bad. He's insane already. Is this another case where the boss is way tougher insane? I don't know. 25,000 hit points. Right? How many did the Fallen Angel have? I don't remember anymore. I think it was over 20,000, I think. Not just a dragon, a demon dragon. Oh, I should have brought October in for this. Drat! I said I was supposed to prepare for a boss fight, and now I'm just making goofy mistakes here. Ah, well, well, MP saving's not so important in this fight, I guess. I guess I'll cast that if we're starting to be low on MP. This is a boss fight, and after this we'll go back to town. So I'm not gonna worry about Umi and Dakra's buff in this fight. We're just gonna call in Kraken is my plan. And he's gonna cast Regen All. And of course they're going to sharpen up our senses. Ow, that smarts. That was a harsh blow from
Ember.
Let's see how he likes a dark strike. Yeah, it's way better than I'm gonna have to... I think I'm gonna have to... Yeah, because I wasn't doing that Mystic Rain, so I'm just gonna heal sharp after that brutal blow to the head there. Now, what's the difference between Pierce and... Oh, these are way better. However, what I'm gonna do, of course, is use the Combo Master, so we can instead use the Death Blow when appropriate. We should definitely poison him, so I'm gonna use that too. Oh, I just realized I should have used Dakra and Cthulhu's, I should have used Dakra and Cthulhu's yin and yang thing to kind of buff ourselves up. Oh yeah, the combo counter there. Let's use yin and yang. I'm gonna use Protect just so Dakra will survive this turn and attack. Might be a bit risky, but take one more turn to buff up here, then we'll start to really hurt him. Should I try Stun Strike to stun him? It's probably not gonna work. We'll see. Yeah, we're fine. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, and Poison and Kraken together are doing 600 damage to him. Not anything to scoff at. Chip damage for sure. Oh yeah, look at that now. It's up to 3,000. Now that is a smackaroony if I ever heard one. And everyone's okay, so I'll cast a shield him at this point. Death Blow, oh yes. Huge damage, yeah. I gotta remember, Umi can of course cast heals too, so if Dakra looks like he's got his hands full for some reason, I can always just use Umi, but I guess Umi should be more attacky now. What's the guy in 1300? Yeah, this fight's practically in the bag, unless he pulls out something awful to mess with us. Yeah, see, already this Death Blow's better than the even the Piercing Strike, so I'm just gonna use Death Blow again. Oh, yeah, that... Okay, so wasn't exactly revolutionary, that attack, but... should I... cast... No, we're actually... Everyone's back to full. How did that happen? Huh. This is child's play at this point. I shouldn't get cocky. We're gonna get something. He's gonna pull something awful at some point. For example, he'll smash Cthulhu in a single mighty blow, which isn't great. I'll admit that. There's full heal. I have to get Death Blow off. I think... Ooh, he's almost done. So if I could get Death Blow off before Dakra heals Cthulhu, it should be fine. Alright, okay, then Umi will kill him. Alright, that'll work too. Surprise. Okay, we didn't need October for this fight after all. I have to remember next time it looks like we're getting a boss, just pull in October, because that was a good damage from him and... No, her and Dakre's team up there. Okay, pause is now level 29. Unstable form. Strength goes up, but will goes down. Or boost up nat. I think strength... Pause doesn't have the great spells. I think strength's better. Ah, strength him. I like, again, a buff for everyone. I like that a lot. Oh.
I give up! Don't kill me!
Cthulhu triumphs again.
Cthulhu has saved the villagers from the demon dragon Ember. Cthulhu has gained 150 hero points. Cthulhu is almost a true hero.
Almost. Didn't you see how I schooled that dragon?
I thought you were awesome.
Thanks. Dragon, I will only spare you on one condition. That you become my loyal follower.
Beats death. I accept.
The demon dragon Ember has joined your party. Oh, okay.
Let's get out of here.
With Ember the dragon on your team, you can better explore the world around you. Just press the left control key at any time on the world map to fly up into the air. Press the enter key or the left control key to land. Wow, we freaking got an airship, and the airship's a dragon. That's pretty sick, dudes. Wow, alright then. Cool, I kind of came out of the left field, but I'm okay with this. Also, new party member. Alright then. Now that we can fly anywhere we want, I recommend we travel to Innsmouth. It's a dark town full of cultists. There's bound to be some heroic deeds to be done there.
Ah, good old Innsmouth, home of many of my most loyal followers.
Innsmouth is on a small island off the west coast between Miskatonia and Dunwich. To Innsmouth! Wow, Innsmouth, huh? First of all, let's check... Where's Ember? Here we go. Wow, his strength, he's the beefiest dude in the party. And his magic's nothing to scoff at either. It's second only to our three casters. Wow. Agility? Well, he's not the fastest. Like, Pause is so far ahead of everyone else with speed, but he's decent speed too. Vitality. Okay, Vitality is where he's shining. Look at that. He's so hard to hurt. What's his hit points, actually? 500 was everyone. Wow. And his will... It's good. So, Ember. Ember is a tough guy. But he doesn't have any armor, see? He's only got claws as a weapon. Let's chat a bit. Let's see if there's any new thing with Ember to say.
If you wish to take to the skies, just press the left control key while on the world map.
Don't forget to head to Innsmouth, an island between Dunwich and Miskatonia, when we're done exploring. Golly, it sounds like there might be a bonus dungeon somewhere now we can fly around the world, but... sounds... How am I going to find it? This massive world. Oh, actually, we should also have try Ember in the party for a bit. And I should check what his abilities are, of course. We forgot to do that. Smash and Flame Breath. And that's about it. So let's switch him for Sharp for a bit. Just have a... Dacre... Sharp... Not Sharp... Ember, that's fine. Should we have October for a bit? Let's have October for a bit. Yeah, there's our dragon. Yeah. Sick. Now let's see, left control. Okay, so Dunwich and Miskatonia. We started in Miskatonia, right? So I think it's this a ways. Oh gosh, this world map is huge. How am I gonna find, for example, bonus dungeons here? Yeah, this is where we started. This is Miskatonia, right? So it's, and Dunwich is to the south, so... I wish the map was zoomed out a bit, so I'd see more while I'm flying. I'm gonna check the continents, places I haven't been to yet. Do a bit of a scan. Oh, if there's any bonus dungeon somewhere. That was the ninja training ground we saw a bit ago. That is neither here nor there for now. Here's some random islands, but not Innsmouth, where I've heard it's a bit shady all the time. There's some shadows over that place. This hill graphic is really weird, by the way. This yellow and green hills here. I believe it's supposed to be like foothills. I find it a bit weird. And what is this place? Have I been here yet? This is the ice cave. Yes. So that was fun. Bye. Oh, which is actually, you know, I should have one fight here with enemies I know, just to test how Ember does. So we're gonna pull in a small fight here against these psychos. So let's just have these guys not do... Let's not have Cthulhu go berserk. We'll just test how... Ooh, Heaven and Hell. Reduces resists to holy and dark. Okay. Alright, I don't have the Umi and Dark Crest thing here. Alright, we'll just... okay, let's see. So, Smash, that's just crazy smash attack. Flame Breath on everyone for some pretty good damage. Let's see what his physical attack is like. 500? I don't remember what was for Cthulhu. Let's see. Alright, that's 700. Okay, so even though he's got huge strength, Cthulhu's a bit ahead with his weapon, I guess. Wow, okay, October's doing decent damage now. 200 on everyone? That's nothing to scoff at. Nice. Nice. Good work, guys. That was pretty solid. Ooh, we could improve our Drain Strike or our Flame Strike. I think the Drain Strike, cause, you know, Dark Strike I use the most, so it's not like I'm going to use Flame Strike that much. Drain Strike up. Could improve Umi's Flood attack or her Strength. I think I'll take the Flood, because I do use that often. Or Sharp. I should probably take these just once in a while for someone, so I'll take that for a change. The HP and MP. October. Magic Agility. HP and Magic. I think it's the Magic and Agility. Oh, Ember's level 34. Wow. Oh, wow, what a boost to Strength. And as long as we really need Magic, Agility would be nice, I guess, but let's take the Strength. So tough. Wow. Good thing I came in this cave. Got really good boosts. Alright, back to the air. It's probably there aren't any bonus dungeons I haven't checked on this continent now. We're traveling in places we've been to loads of times. The volcano was over there, right. I guess I'll just check down here quick. There's nothing down here. Hang on, where was Kingsport? Because we went there from... Here's this weird peninsula I haven't even checked at all. Oh, right, we walked from this dock to Alhad's Red, so Kingsport's just over here. Memories. I remember checking all these places out. Yes, there's the water shrine. That was a bundle of fun, I guess. That's the, that's the place with all those funny, tombstones, yes. And that was the, Swamp of Despair, or Swamp of whatever it was, with the fire whale at the end. Alright, I think, yeah. And near the Swamp of Nothingness was Dunwich, which was where the zombies were. The Forest of Ghosts and stuff. Okay, I think a quick scan tells me there aren't any bonus dungeons we've missed, so let's fly off to, Innsmouth? Would this be Innsmouth here? This is an island, and it's completely grey because there's a shadow over it. I get it. Return to Innsmouth is the name of this chapter, by the way. Do you see there? That's kind of curious. Oh well, let's go to Innsmouth. Oh, come on.
Ah, Innsmouth, home away from home, where everyone is rude and surly all the time. It's good to be back.
It's getting late. We should find a place to stay.
Good thinking. No visit to Innsmouth would be complete without a stay at the Innsmouth Inn to sleep.
Oh wow, they have this creepy music from the opening of the game. Ugh. For the longest time, this town was called Cult Town. The connection between Cult Town and Innsmouth was obvious, but I didn't stumble upon it until after we had already been working on the game for several months. Using Innsmouth let us do a parody of the famous inn scene in The Shadow over Innsmouth, so that's a plus as well. The one which is also sort of referenced in Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth, which is a pretty cool computer game. I should probably play that on the channel sometime. Let's see. Here's gonna be a weird Deep One hybrid, I assume. Where are we gonna find out from Mr. Fishface? Yeah, that's actually one of the less like super obvious Deep One hybrid pictures I've seen. Like honestly, the arts on these characters is sometimes a bit bad, but I'm actually okay with this art on this guy.
This is Innsmouth. We don't take kindly to outsiders here. Finish your business quickly and leave.
Well, that was cheerful. Let's see what they have on sale. We see our cash. We got almost 200k on us.
I don't normally sell to outsiders, but you got a familiar look to you. Death Sword.
Should I take that? Here's the thing. You know, the strength's even a bit lower, honestly. Enemies are always insane, but it might be a bit of a liability, as you recall with the Fallen Angel, to rely on the insanity. I think I'll take a new sword, just in case, it seems like. Now then, Dark Water Trident, or Donkey Kong Water Trident, possibly. Strength and magic are improved. Now there's no fire on her attacks anymore, but there is a poison chance, so I think that's a good deal. Pure Blade is huge boost to strength. And also agility and vitality. It's an all-around good sword, but again it loses fire element. But whatever. Ooh, front of her Dacre? Interesting. Oh wow, that boosts his magic a lot, which is useful. Also his light, but he doesn't have any light spells, does he? Oh well, let's equip our stuff. That's good. Oh, we got a blood sword too. I gotta remember to sell that off too. I don't really need that now, but death sword though, yeah. Dacre can get the holy staff. What did I get again? Umi got a new trident. The Donkey Kong Water Trident and a Pure Blade. Perfect. So we'll just get rid of these two swords. Oops. It's only 200 from the cursed sword.
This sword's cursed. I don't want this.
Wow, we are really recouping our money here. This is a good amount of cash. And that power tunic we didn't need. Let's see. An energy hilt. Ooh, it turns sharp into a laser sword. Nifty. It's pretty useful. I mean, it's better in every way, and it adds 50 MP. I haven't really been running out of that anymore lately, but I'll take it anyway. Now this one... Well, the magic goes up tons for this Plague Tome, and there's a poison chance, or better poison damage, I guess, so I will take this as well. And finally, an Elder Robe for Dacre. Yes, it's just all around better, so yes. So, who did I get again? Dacre got the Elder Robe. Get rid of the Rainbow Robe, that just looks silly on you. October got a new Plague Tome. And Sharp got the new hilt. Oh, they're really selling paws short here again. Have we gotten any items for him for ages? Ah, well. How much cash did we end up at? 60,000. So we ate up 14k there. Oh, I gotta check bookshelf. What to expect when you're mutating into a fish man. Chapter 1, Early Warning Signs. Chapter 29, Swimming Among the Other Demons in Raye. Now, who could possibly need a book like that? That's just silly. Right fish-eyed person over there?